It wasn't the start that the Vikings were looking for over the weekend. Their first preseason game showing there is still a lot of work to do.
Well, yeah, the team was back to work today. Dawn Mitchell and Hobie Artigue join us live from TCO Performance Center now. Dawn, Hobie, the Vikes hoping for a better outcome for their second preseason game.
You know what, Randy, you're, well, kind of said it all, because Hobie, they didn't start any starters, so it was the backups and the backups that actually lost the game.
And a very quiet practice, especially after a dominating training camp, especially going up against the Broncos. But I think a lot of people are very happy to see at least one guy back on the practice field.
For sure.
And that is Justin Jefferson. The Vikings kind of cooling the Jets, if you will, because Justin not getting a lot of reps right now. He is doing some individual drills, not really any team stuff. But he did say that it was very tough to really sit back and just kind of watch everything play out. He said he hasn't missed a lot of practice going all the way back to college and even high school. But one benefit he did get is he says that he's really grown as a mentor to some of the younger wide receivers. And that's really, really interesting for a guy in his second year saying. But aside from the numbers that he put up in his rookie season, Jet says that that mentor responsibility really shows how far he's come along in such a short amount of time.
To see the things that I have done last year, and to see these new receivers coming in and asking me different questions like I am a veteran. And I mean, I like it. That means that I've done something. So to give back to them and to give them more information on, you know, what they have to do. Just be that teacher for the younger guys and make sure everybody's on their P's and Q's.
And Justin said he's learned a lot, too, from Patrick Peterson, the cornerback. He says he's given him a lot of tips, too. And he also has heard from a lot of guys in the locker room learning how to deal with AC sprains, because he says after talking to a lot of people, Dawn, a lot of the guys in the locker room have had them.
He said almost everyone. And I said, is that a good thing or a bad thing? He says, I don't know. He got a lot of unsolicited advice. Meanwhile, on defense, one guy smiling big, and we emphasize the big part, is 340-pound defensive tackle Michael Pierce. Now, we all know that he and Dalvin Tomlinson are the big guys on the interior of that defensive line. But let me tell you, Pierce says he is indeed playing this weekend. Now, he's not going off the reservation or anything. Yes, the coaches told him that he would be playing. But this is the first time in 2 years that he'll be playing in a game. And he's excited to not only go out there and show the fans what he can do, but also his fellow teammates. He said he really wants to gain their respect and he wants to gain their trust. But, ooh, is he ready to play some ball?
I'm playing in this game. I've already been told. That's why I'm telling you. So I wouldn't say anything that coach hadn't already told me. But yeah, I'm playing this game. I'm excited. For how long? That's up to coach. But we're gonna give it a go on Saturday, and hope for the best. The fans, it's been overwhelming. Like the love on social media. Even though I sat out last year, people were encouraging me. People I've never met before. Never spent a day in Minnesota outside of coming to OTAs this year. So no, it's a really, really big fan base, really big community. Even when I'm walking downtown, going to the grocery store, it's super cool. So I'm a people person. I love people, and I'm loving it. The Skull chant was awesome.
And I don't know, Hobie, I have a feeling that he's got a lot of time to talk to fans when he's buying groceries, because he's probably buying a lot of groceries. But also on defense, no jokes at all on this one. Anthony Barr has been in and out of practice, and Mike Zimmer today saying that he's got something he's dealing with. So we kind of stand by on that one. But it doesn't sound too serious if you're gleaning into the coach's tone, but we do not know. We'll have to wait and see on that.
Also on that injury front, Kene Nwangwu, the running back that everyone was so excited to see with a lot of speed, he was not on the practice field once again. He, of course, injured his knee in that first preseason game of the season. But a big one coming up on Saturday. We'll see just how many starters play in that preseason game against the Colts, a game that kicks off right here on Fox 9 at 7 o'clock.